Hi everyone. So this is my review of Gone Girl. Now, I was excited as hell for Gone Girl, and the story of Gone Girl is that Ben Affleck and Rosamund Pike are married, and on their fifth wedding anniversary, Ben Affleck comes home and he sees that his house has been broken into. There's glass everywhere. There's blood on on the walls and so forth. And at first, Ben Affleck gets all the sympathy, but then the police start digging up, and Ben Affleck's media image, starts getting really ruined, and people are like, "Did Ben Affleck kill his wife or not?" It's one of those types of did he do it, did he not do it, that type of thing. But yeah, I was like excited as hell for Gone Girl because I'm a huge David Fincher fan. If you don't know who David Fincher is the director of Fight Club, Social Network, and Seven. And just like from seeing the trailer and so forth, I was like, this is like classic Fincher because it's a crime drama. You know what I mean? David Fincher has a thing for crime drama, especially with Seven and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and Zodiac and so forth. And I gotta say, Gone Girl was amazing. I loved this movie. The thing that made this movie so great, first of all, was just like the the mystery elements of this movie. Like you go into the movie, you're just like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's not gonna happen, and they kind of lead you to what you predict is gonna happen. Then all of a sudden, like Fincher will throw curveballs at you and just be like, holy shit, I did not see that coming. You know what I mean? And David Fincher does that like a master in this movie, and that is awesome. And even the actors are really good too. I mean, Ben Affleck. This is Ben Affleck's best performance I have ever seen him do, and the reason why he's so incredible in this movie is that this is the type of role you would never see Ben Affleck ever do. It's something you've never seen Ben Affleck do a role like this ever, which is why it works because you've always seen Ben Affleck do, you know, like Kevin Smith movies. You've seen him do like The Town and Argo and so forth, and this role is so different from those roles in the best way possible. He is amazing in this movie. In fact, you know, I immediately thought he was going to be a good Batman, but just from seeing him in this movie, he's not going to be a good Batman. He's going to be an amazing Batman. You know what I mean? He is so incredible in this movie. And Rosamund Pike, who plays Ben Affleck's wife, she is great in this movie too. In fact, I always thought she was a good actress, and this movie proves it. And I honestly think that she deserves an Oscar. She's fantastic in it. You know what I mean? And even the other actors who I didn't really expect much from did pretty good jobs, like Neil Patrick Harris and Tyler Perry. They were pretty good in this movie. I was like, wow, they're great. You know what I mean? I guess that's what you get when you work with Fincher. And the score by Trent Reznor, it's fantastic. It's similar to Girl with the Dragon Tattoo in a lot of ways. It's got this weird sort of moody type of music to it. You know what I mean? Where the music's just going dun dun dun. Just like weird sort of keyboard sounds to it. You know what I mean? But it fits so perfectly. You know what I mean? And the movie's 2 hours and 20 minutes long, and like every David Fincher movie, it doesn't even feel long at all. In fact, the time really went by fast. You know what I mean? I was just like, wow, that was 2 hours and 20 minutes. It didn't feel like it. You know what I mean? And that's why it was such a good movie. You know what I mean? And just this movie was just incredible in every single way. Shipping forward, it's definitely my top five Fincher movies. It's not as good as Fight Club or Seven, but I do think it's better than Social Network and Benjamin Button and Dragon Tattoo. That's kind of where I'd put it up there. It's somewhere in the middle for me. You know what I mean? But anyway, so Gone Girl is a great movie. I suggest you check it out because it's so good. And I'm gonna give Gone Girl an A. So that's my take on Gone Girl. What do you think about Gone Girl? Where'd you rank with David Fincher movies? And yeah, that's pretty much my 2 cents on Gone Girl.